What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Keeping It Legal, back with another fire ass video. Today I'm gonna teach y'all how to do the letters on your gun. Any color. I'm doing my white. As you can see, I already did the Glock. I'm gonna teach y'all how to do the magazine as well. This is what the stock mags look like. This is what they look like when you're done with them. So I'm gonna teach y'all how to do that today. I just flag myself tough.
At night, and we still won't smoke, we don't squash shit. Glock 40, 30 clip, full of hot shit. All shit, pop shit, 12 stop shit.
Anyway, so basically what you're gonna need, you need some white nail polish, some cotton balls, a towel, some non-acetone nail polish remover. This was literally the last one at the store. I went to like 3 stores to get it, and I found this one. Looks all ghetto, but at least I got it. My bad, technical difficulty. But yeah, so basically I'm gonna be teaching you how to color fill the logos and shit. I'm gonna do my Taurus. Like I showed y'all, I already did the Glock. And one thing I wanted to mention is the nail polish. Don't get like some cheap nail polish. Like get something, you know, decent. A little bit thicker nail polish. Don't get like the cheapest one at the store, because it's gonna end up wearing off real quick, and it's not gonna last. You want something that's gonna last. Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna take my slide off real quick, and I'm gonna get at y'all with the top view, and I'll teach y'all how to do it real quick. Sorry, I'm still kind of sick, guys. But so basically, as you can see, I got my slide off, took out the barrel, took out the spring. So I'm gonna start on this side. I'm not gonna do like this part. I'm just gonna do the G2C 9mm, and I'm gonna do the Taurus. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do the Bainbridge GA yet. I don't know, but I'm definitely gonna do the Taurus and the G2C. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your non-acetone, make sure it's non-acetone nail polish remover. This one's ghetto, you could barely see it, but it was the last one I had. So basically what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take some of that and put it on your cotton ball. You know, get it kind of saturated. And then make sure you got a place you can set it if you're not gonna put the lid back on it, or it's not gonna spill. And you're just gonna kind of go over the spot that you're about to do. Just real lightly, you're just gonna hit it real quick. And then you just wanna wipe it off like that. So you know you kind of clean the surface and everything, and take your nail polish, make sure shake it up real good. And basically it's real simple. All you're gonna do, man, if I could get it open, and this is an old nail polish, you know, got it from my girl. She just had a bunch of nail polish laying around. So anyway, you're just gonna get some nail polish on it. You're just gonna kind of go over it, you know, light coat. And you can go over it as many times as you want, but I only go over it about once. I just do like a real light coat, and I make sure I hit everything that I want covered. And then once you get it covered like that, go ahead and throw your lid back on. Okay, set that off to the side. Get your phone, pull it out. Oh, by the way, it's January 1st. It's 1:57 in the morning. So Happy New Year to everybody watching this. So basically, you're just gonna take your phone, you're gonna go to your timer, you're gonna put on 4 minutes, start the timer, and then once the 4 minutes is up, I'll get back to you and I'll show y'all what you're supposed to do.
A few minutes later.
Alright, so as y'all can see, it's nice and dry now. You can kind of touch it. My girl did mention to me, this is not like old nail polish. It's just like used nail polish is almost gone. If you're gonna use your girl's nail polish, ask her first. So you don't want to get beat up for using her brand new nail polish on your, you just don't want that fight. So ask her before you just take it and start using it on stuff, cause yeah. But don't use old nail polish. She said it would be very liquidy and it won't work for what you're trying to do here. The brand is kind of worn off, but it was C&D, I think she said. Oh yeah, it says it right there. C&D nail polish. It's like $10, $15 or something. It's pretty good, isn't it? I mean, as y'all can see on the Glock, looks real nice, real smooth. So yeah, so basically what you're gonna do once you've got it on like that, you're gonna take your non-acetone nail polish remover and a fresh cotton ball. And you're just gonna wet it again, but this time you don't want it super saturated like the first one, so you're gonna kind of squeeze it, just get most of the liquid out of it, because if it gets down in the cracks, it's gonna take the paint out of the crack and then it's not gonna work anyway. So basically once you've got it squeezed out decent amount, you're not just gonna rub it, you're gonna go like this. You see how that's just coming off around the outside, but it's leaving the letters white? You just want to boop, boop, like that. You want to, make sure you get it all off except for what's down inside there. And then, I think, for the most part, got it all. Now you're just going to get your towel and go ahead and wipe it. Wipe it off, and you can go over it again once it's a little more dry. Make sure you get the rest of that white off of your slide. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, look at how good that looks. I mean, like I said, there's still streaks. I'm gonna let it dry a little more on the inside and do this other side, and then I'll go back and I'll hit this side again just to make sure I get all that excess down here on the outside off. So yeah, basically that's all you're gonna do. I'm gonna flip it over here. I'm gonna take the one that I already used, still pretty wet. I'm just gonna wipe this. I think no, I'm not gonna do that part. I'm just gonna do the Taurus logo. So then you wanna take your rag, dry it off. I'm gonna blow on it a little bit, make sure it's all dry. So you don't want anything down in those letters either, because then it's not gonna end up working for you. And then shake it up once again. Take it and get, take it like that. Kind of wipe a bit off. You don't want it to be super caked on there. Just a nice light coat over the whole thing. Don't be scared to, use a little extra if you need to and spread it around. It's kind of what I'm doing. Kind of put a little glob at the front, and then I just kind of spread it throughout the whole thing, like so. So as you can see, that there looks pretty good. Oh, it's completely covered. So I'm gonna set this off just right up here to the side. And I'm gonna actually show you guys how to do the mags while this one dries. Essentially, the mag is gonna be the same thing. Sorry guys, the camera glitched and turned off, but we got it back on. So essentially, the mag is gonna be the same thing. You're just gonna hit it real quick, like that, dry it off. And you definitely want to use a non-acetone on your mags, especially if they're plastic, because the acetone will eat through your mag. And then this is going to be a whole nother issue. So I'm going to shake it up again. And essentially it's just the same thing as you did on your slide. You're just going to take it. You just got to be a little bit more careful and precise on your mags, because you don't want to get it, if you're doing Glock mags, you don't want to get it in the holes. So you're just going to lightly, hit each little spot that you want white. Like if you want to dab it, you can dab it. Just go over it like that. And you're definitely going to have to dip on your mags. So you're not going to be, you're not going to have enough to do the whole mag if you're doing like the Glock 17 round mag or whatever the case. So you're definitely going to have to dip or scoop from the sides. And then you just kind of go over each number. And like I said, you don't want to get it in those little holes, just on the number. And if you do get a little bit in the hole, it's not going to be the end of the world, but you just want to try to avoid that as much as possible. Yeah, and also you could use a Q-tip inside the little holes if you do end up getting some nail polish down in there. But like I said, just be careful. No. Just don't get it in the hole. Sorry guys, I'm still a little sick. But yeah, basically, I'm gonna have to dip again after this one. I want to get it all inside that one. There we go. I'm just gonna kind of scoop off the side there. That one. Like so. And I'm also gonna do the Glock logo down here. And I think by the time that I'm finished with this one, the Taurus logo should be dry. And I should be able to get it cleaned up off of that, so I can show you guys the final product there as well. And I'm not doing these little numbers down here. If you guys would like to, you can. It's all personal preference. I wanted the main, the main things to get covered. I don't really care about the numbers down there. It's more of a, like I said, personal preference. So basically, as you can see, I got all the numbers covered. 9mm Glock logo. I'm just going to set that off to the side. Grab this, just kind of touch it. As you can see, it's dry. When I touch it, nothing on my fingers. So I'm going to take another cotton ball. The non-acetone. I'm going to say that every time. Non-acetone nail polish remover. Get it on there. Squeeze it. Make sure you get all that excess out. Man, I might put kind of a lot in there. Damn. Let's see how much dripping off of that. Shouldn't use so much. If you get too much on your fingers, just wipe it off on your towel. Then once again, you don't want to scrub it. You want to kind of dab it. Like so. Just kind of softly go across. And you just want to get all that excess off of the top. But you don't want to get anything down inside your letters. Because then it's just going to end up falling out, falling off. Whatever the case may be, it's just not going to look as good. So I'm going to wipe that. And as you can see, there's still some excess outside here around this. Like I said, we're going to come back to that once that dries a little more. But look at how good that looks there. Looks real nice, especially on that black slide. So I'm going to go back to this side. I'm going to take a new cotton ball. I'm just going to, just a little bit. Like I said, squeeze it out. See, that was perfect. I didn't get too much on there. It kind of just dispersed throughout the rest of the cotton ball. And now once you know, I've let that inside dry a bit more, you can just kind of do a nice swipe across it to get that excess off. Then you just want to dry it. See, I still got a little bit of streaking there, so you can kind of go down as well if you'd like. Just whatever to get that excess paint off of there. And these Taurus slides are actually matte, so it's a little more difficult to get the paint off compared to like the Glock slide is like a shiny finish. This one's more of like a matte finish, so it is a little more difficult to get the paint off of the Taurus slide, but not too bad. Just takes a little more, you know, power, a little more strength. And then you see, we're just gonna take it, go straight across it, down here, come back this way, and I'm gonna wipe it off. And let me get this put back together for you guys, and then I'll get back to you with the finished product. Alright guys, so as you can see, I've got it back together. We are clear. Nothing in the chamber. Safe direction. So yeah, it looks pretty nice here. Got the Taurus logo. Did it right. The Taurus logo. G2C. Looks really smooth. Nice and slick with that white with the black slide. I think it looks really good. I'm definitely going to be doing this to the more firearms that I end up getting. So now I'm going to show you how to clean the mag, and that'll be the end of the video there. So basically it's essentially the same thing. Just going to take your cotton ball, non-acetone nail polish remover. Make sure you use a non-acetone, please. I don't want y'all in my comments talking about, oh, I ruined my gun because you told me to use nail polish remover. I told you to use the right one. If you didn't listen, it's your fault. Don't blame me. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just telling you. I don't want you in my comments talking shit. Anyway. So, as you can see, it's dry. It's not smearing. And essentially, it's just the same thing. You're just going to go over it like so. Dab at it. Don't, you know, scrub it. You're just gonna go over each number. Almost said letter. Go over each number. And if you are moving at it this way, paint is gonna get stuck in this crack here on both sides. Then you're just gonna have to take your fingernail and pull the paint from the crack. It's not that difficult. And you will get a little bit of the non-acetone remover down in the holes, but that's just gonna dry. It's not gonna cause an issue. And if you know how to clean your mags, it's not gonna be an issue when you clean your mags anyway. So basically, yeah, you just kind of go over it same way you went over your slide. You just want to dab at it. You're gonna go over the whole thing, all the numbers. You can do multiple at a time if you want. You can go the whole stretch, but I found that definitely gets more of the nail polish remover down inside the holes. So I kind of just go at them one at a time, and I kind of, as y'all can see, I've been kind of switching directions, so I'm not just going one way and getting the nail polish remover stuck down in all the little crevices. Kind of go at every single angle possible and just swipe, swipe, swipe each one, each spot. So yeah, you're just basically gonna go through like so. And I'm sure you can do your Taurus mags. Let's see, let me grab one really quickly. So there's not really much on the Taurus mags. I mean, if you want to do, I don't even know if y'all can see that on camera, but there's a little cutout there. And they've got the 6 and the 12. If you've got the G2C with the 12 rounds, I mean, you could do 6 and 12 if you want. I might end up doing it off camera. Not sure if it'll work as well, but you can definitely give it a shot if that's something that, you know, you want your mags to have it as well. For the Taurus, I might try it out, and I'll post it. If I do end up doing my mag, I'll post it on my Instagram story. Alright guys, so I know I said I wasn't going to do the Taurus mags, but while I had all the stuff out, I just ended up doing them real quick, and they actually turned out really good. Just like how they look. The letters or the numbers. I keep calling them letters, but they're numbers. The numbers actually pop. It looks really nice. I like it a lot. So I definitely recommend doing the Taurus mags as well. It's the same thing. You know, put the polish, well, clean it, put the polish, let it dry, clean it off. Real easy, simple. It's only 2 numbers, so not too bad. But yeah, there you go for the mags as well. So if you guys haven't followed me on Instagram yet, there will be a link in the description for my Instagram account, so you guys can get over there and follow me if you'd like. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's really up to you. I do post, post updates on Instagram, reels, things like that. And just kind of like random stuff, honestly, on Instagram. Just where I can kind of mess around, and I can also interact with you guys. You guys can message me. I try to reply to every comment as well. Been doing real good at replying to all the comments so far. But yeah, you guys can message me on Instagram with any questions, stuff like that. And I'll definitely get back to you on there as well. But as you guys can see, I did get some stuff down in there, and I'll just probably use a small Q-tip. Nope, I don't have one with me right now, but I'll probably just use a Q-tip and get down inside there. Or I guess you could even use, got some hair on my pencil, my cat. Could use a pencil. Put your towel and just get down in like that as well. It's gonna end up, getting most of that out of there. That's also another easy method you could use to get those little holes clean, but I'd just recommend using, a Q-tip. It'll be a lot easier. It'll work a lot faster. But yeah, so pretty much you can clean it up more too after the numbers have dried a bit more. Go through and just clean up the rest, the outside. As you can see, looks a lot better than, stock Glock mag. Can't really see any of the numbers. On here, they're, real defined. You can see exactly what the number is, exactly where it is, your capacity. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Sorry, I got itch on my neck. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys found the video educational, if you enjoyed, if you guys did this to your gun, let me know how it turned out. Like I said, follow me on Instagram, send me some pictures or whatever. If you enjoyed the video, if it helped you out, if it was educational, go ahead and leave a like on the video. If you want to see more of my content, you can hit that subscribe button, notification bell. It's all up to you. But yeah, hope you have a good New Year's, and I'll catch y'all in my next video.
And we still won't smoke, we don't squash shit. Glock 40, 30 clip, full of hot shit. All shit, pop shit, 12 stop shit. Tell them